Let me try it a little bit faster. Cool. Hey friend, welcome to this lesson on Little Sadie. My name is Bennett Sullivan. I've been a professional musician for over 20 years. I've worked on Broadway on the Bright Star production that Edie Brickell and Steve Martin put together, and my banjo playing can be heard on the Greatest Showman soundtrack and on Poker Face, which is streaming on Peacock. I'm here to share my process for playing the banjo, and it's my hope that these lessons will help you become a more creative and free player. If you want more lessons that focus on creativity and technique, then you can go to banjolicks.com and check out the lesson library I've created there. These lessons are off the cuff. I don't plan any of this out, so you'll get to see kind of behind the scenes on how I'm creating this stuff. Sometimes it takes me a second, sometimes I'm quick and I can get an idea out on the instrument, but you get to see all the ins and outs of how that happens. There's no tab for this. I highly encourage learning by ear, and if you have any questions about learning, you can just leave it in the comments section below, and I'd love to hear requests as well. Thanks so much for watching, and let's dive in. All right, let's look at Little Sadie. We're going to go through the phrases of this song first, just so we have an idea of how to approach coming up with different arrangement ideas and improvisation ideas for this song. I'm not spiking my 5th string at the 7th fret. I'm keeping it as a G. So let's go over the melody. And it just repeats that melody. You can play it however you want, of course, but I'm just going off the top of my head, maybe how I would approach it. Also, let's go over the chords real quick. Little Sadie goes, so it goes D minor over that first phrase, and then da 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 da. So part of that second phrase is over a C chord. Da ba da ba da ba da ba. It lands on the A minor on the 4th beat of that second phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes A minor again, A minor again. And then there's some discrepancy here on what the last chord of the song could be. If you're doing Tony Rice's version, you could go to a G chord. So it'd sound like this. Da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba da ba da da ba da da. That he goes to a G major on Manzanita, which is awesome. But I've also heard people go to an A chord, A major chord, or a 7th chord after the A minor. So ba ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da ba da ba da da ba da ba da 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 ba da ba da da. And that 4th phrase also goes. We're going to stick with the A 7th for this. That 4th phrase goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're ending your phrasing on the D minor chord on the 4th beat of that phrase. So we got da ba da 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 ba da da. That's phrase number 1. Phrase number 2, da ba da 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 ba da da. That's phrase number 2. Number 3, ba 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 da ba 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 da. That's phrase 3. Da ba da ba da 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 ba da da. All right, so let's talk about some different ways to come up with arrangements or ideas for this. So maybe I'd take that melody and try to just do it up the neck. So that's how I would. It's just cool. Starting on that 7th fret, 1st string, or you can play it here at the 10th fret, 2nd string. That da 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 melody note is on the 10th fret. That's a C note on the 10th fret first string. Now you're going down a D minor scale, but skipping over the B natural or the B flat that you might use. So you're going D, I'm getting my C here on the 5th string, 10th fret, and then my A here on the 10th fret, 2nd string. 5th string to transition. And now our melody note for this next phrase. So maybe I'll do it in the, we're playing out of this bar position here. Maybe I'll do something like that. So more scalar and more notes in there too. And it also allows me to land on that A note here. So I'm going sliding into that 5th fret 2nd string. And I've got my pinky all set for this 7th fret note right here. So I'm doing all forward rolls there until I get to my melodic scale. I'll start with my pinky on that 7th fret and then I'll lift it off and I'll have an open D string. And after that 3rd E note we play, I'll go down that A minor scale. So that's E, D, bring my index finger to the 5th fret, 3rd string, C, B, A minor, or A note. Now let's see what we can do here. So so far we've got let's do that. So I'm doing somewhat kind of just modifying the melody. But then after I play that short little sequence, I'll go into a little bit of a modification, bluesier modification. So I'm going 4th string, 3rd string, 4th string, and then I'm putting my index finger down on that 5th fret, 3rd string, then open first. And then after I play that open first, I'm going to the 5th fret, 2nd string. Then I'm going, this is where the bluesiness kind of comes in, I'm going from the 5th fret to the 4th fret, bouncing between the 5th fret and the 1st string and then the 4th fret. And then we'll go back to this A minor position. Play a little single string thing there at the end. And we are moving on to the 4th phrase. But first, let's just review what we've got kind of. But first, let's review what we've come up with. let's do that. So we're going. No, it's kind of a funny, funky, melodic phrase there, but we have time to transition up to it after this A minor note down here on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. We're going to start our phrase, and we're going to first get our fingers in this position. Index finger on the 7th fret, 1st string, and then ring finger on the 9th fret, 2nd string, or your middle finger. I guess I'm using my middle finger for that, but. And I'm doing 1st string, 2nd, 1st, 5th. And then just 2 backwards rolls. Backwards, backwards, down the D minor scale. And that's just F natural, E natural there on the 9th fret, 3rd string. Ooh, kind of spooky sounding. All right, so what do we have? That's an alternate variation. You can get that 8th fret, 5th string note right there. Let me try it a little bit faster. Cool. That's a pretty fun arrangement to Little Sadie. And if you don't know Little Sadie yet, I wouldn't start here with this version. I would go learn the melody, the basic melody from another resource, or just learn it by ear. And then come to this video and start to add in some arrangement ideas. I hope this lesson helps you come up with some stuff on your own for your version of Little Sadie. If you got any questions or requests, just leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out the lesson library over at banjolicks.com to help you expand your creativity and freedom on the banjo. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video.